Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it. So, Dragon Age Veilguard. We now have the weekend in numbers. I wanted to wait before I made another video about the game to see just how well it's going to perform because, the weekend is, most of you normies have weekends off, unlike me, which work weekends. Yes, I am jealous and salty at the same time, so get over it. But so the peak players for Dragon Age has been what? I think it's 89,000 in Steam chart, which I will show you in a second. And then we got the reviews from Metacritic, at least from players. We got the those wonderful reviews from what is it, journalists, which was just a bunch of bullshit. It was nonsense. That review was paid and bought for. But anyway, I never really trust any of those reviewers from journalists. Anytime they say a movie sucks, I go see it just in spite of them. And it's very, very rare that journalists are right about anything that they review. Most of the time they're lying or they're shilling for that said company or whatever. But anyway, let's go into the what is it, the Steam chart. Let me just pull it up. So here it is. Here's the Steam chart for Dragon Age. It's peaked at 89,418. Now, they're calling this a massive success. I call bullshit. It's not a massive success. It might have made some money, but I don't think it's going to go above that. It made some money for sure. Because of all the controversy that's going on with the game, obviously pushing that agenda down our throats, which, for me, I don't really like it. But Baldur's Gate, I feel like Baldur's Gate did it the right way. They gave you a little bit of they gave you pretty much everything. They didn't really try to just force one down your throat. They gave you a plethora of options for you to choose from. You have options. That's all we want from as a player. You want options. And another thing too, we want fucking good game. When it comes to the story, the writing, the immersive, the cutscenes, everything. We want it all right? Especially if you're going to demand $60, $70, or sometimes even $80. If you're demanding that amount of money, you better fucking deliver and don't give us a half-cooked game, because we will no longer stay idle and will not buy your shitty ass fucking game. Just go ask Unknown 9 how it's going. That game is a piece of shit. All right. So anyway, peak players, 89,000. Right now it's sitting at 34,000 consistent players. Now, the difference between that game and Monster Hunter is just, oh my god. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that. 334 peak players. Now, I wonder, what is the new Monster Hunter game called? The new one that is just going up by storm. I think it had over 400 concurrent players. And it is just wreaking havoc. People are playing the crap out of them. But anyway, it has 400,000 concurrent players. When that game drops, it's going to sell like gangbusters. That's how a AAA game should be. Monster Hunter does not disappoint, even though it's not my type of game, but it will not disappoint you. When we go over to Steam, Dragon Age Veilguard, the reviews are mostly positive, but you have some negative reviews. I would expect it to be mixed, but this is surprising to me. Maybe it got bombarded with positive review bombing in the positive light, comparing to negative. But when you go over to Metacritic, it's sitting at a 3.9, a 3.9, while the critic gave it an 84. I wrote a full review explaining why I gave this game a 4 out of 10, but it was deleted by those who were. When a game is reviewed by DEI, it only deserves a score of, again, DEI starts with me. I've been a fan of Dragon Age since Origins and have seen the series evolve over 15 years. And let's be honest, this game was not made by the OG BioWare that we remember. Games like Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. I did not play Andromeda, but I've heard stuff about Andromeda, but I never got around to playing it. So now BioWare is going to be focusing on Mass Effect 5, and that game is going to be yet another cluster fuck. So for those who enjoyed the older Mass Effect games, that's all you're going to be able to enjoy, because this next game or next installment of Mass Effect is just going to be a fucking shit show. I expect the same thing from Dragon Age to blend over to Mass Effect. Expect to have your heart torn apart, from shitty dialogue to shitty writing. I guess they go hand in hand. Shitty dialogue, shitty writing, same fucking shit, right? But anyway, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Did you think that Dragon Age Veilguard was going to be reviewed positively on Steam? Or did you expect something else? I expect it to be mixed, but the fact that it's mostly positive, oof, man, those people are working overtime. But anyway, let me know your comments below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, I think I said it too early on in the video that I did play the game. I think I played like at least 2 hours of it, and it's just meh. It's nothing too crazy for me, or like the game sucks. I fucking said it. The game sucks. I was not immersed into the experience, but I've only scratched the surface. I guess I've only put in about 2 hours, and I think the game is like 40 hours long or some shit like that, and I ain't got that kind of time to donate. Fuck that. I'll go play some COD and call it a day.